Australia down under with all the kangaroos jumping around my house. Yes, that's correct. Overseas, yes, that's what happens. I just saw one today. Welcome to the next episode of Life Theories. God knows what episode number it is. I think it's number 37 or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
We have the great man himself. What can I say? He's the Hulk Hogan of the spiritual world. You know who Hulk Hogan is, ladies and gentlemen. We have the big fella Solomon, all the way from America somewhere. Can't remember where he comes from, but he's a great man and such a wonderful person and so much knowledge. We had to have him back on. And we're just going to sit here and listen to his wise words. We also have my co-host, Diana, for all the way from Washington, D.C. or wherever she's from. I mean, I've got no idea what's going on, really, to be perfectly honest. I'm just, everyone's having a bit of a laugh about it. Yes.
Jay's just down under. Like, he's down under. He's in the other part.
This hat, right? Just to tell you about this hat. This summarised my life at the moment. So if you have a look at the hat, there's a butterfly, an upside down butterfly. It's got don't worry about the skull looking head, but it's like it's coming out changing moment when you go from caterpillar to moth, and it's huge. Anyway, how's everyone going today?
Oh man, it's good, bro. It's good. Man, that spoke a lot, dude. That spoke a lot. But just embrace everything you're going through, bro. Because it's meant to happen.
I'm trying, trust me.
Yeah, go beyond trying. Because it's like
I am doing it. It's very new for me, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. There's all I'll say to you is I chose myself. And it's about time I listen to. I've actually connected universally as I've connected at a higher level, Solomon. So it's new. It's new. It's exciting. It's been a bloody pain in the neck for the last 4 weeks, to be perfectly honest. But there's a lot to it. And but I know it's a better growth for myself. I already know that. And learning all those universal traits, universal laws, and trying to apply them. And it's been a journey. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, and the beauty of it, though, bro, is like you're not the only one going through it, and that's the beauty of it. Like if we all just open up and share experiences, we will see we're not the only ones that's going through this metamorphosis, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's a metamorphosis. Like the hat resembles a metamorphosis. I'm going through some of the most, but it's worth it. You feel me? I had one of the coldest revelations last night, and I had to blast it on social media, but it had to happen. You feel me? And like I said, it's a revelation. You feel me? Like we all going through deep revelations right now. You know. And yes, I feel for you, but it's more of a higher, excited vibration. If you get where I'm coming from, you know, I feel for you because I'm happy and excited to see somebody else is wrapped in a cocoon. It's called the void phase. We all go. Diana, you went through it before all of us.
Super
you
void.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We done had some moments.
But that's how you find your light through the void, through the darkness, the shadow. That's like the heavy shower. That's what we came here to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to, and we all going through it, dude. And the beauty of it, bro, is you're not alone. You feel me? And learn these universal laws, bro. Learn them. I've been sharing them, bro. So once you learn it and you see how it applies in your life, shit changes. I mean, I'm sorry that it is like that, but I'm really not.
I've all been through it, Solomon. Like, you know, as I said to you, I'm looking at what I write now, and I look at how this situation that I'm going through has changed me a lot, and I guess it's more of the belief of the being connected to source and connecting to source, believing in the messages that I've been getting. I mean, I opened up my third eye with Victor Otto, and that just opened up nothing. And then Jackie Lyons, we did a Akashic reading, and that just everything was let's put it this way: everything's supposed to happen for a reason. And yeah, I'm just like this I have this. I pick up a lot of stuff now. Like it's just like I wasn't a chat. I channel all this energy, these messages. I'm feeling other people's energy. It's all this new stuff, and it's just, as you said, learning about that stuff as well. So it's a big learning curve, but also personally, one of the biggest lessons I had to go into, and this is a bigger lesson than what Diana knows the situation I've gone through, but this is even going even deeper, that even to accept a childhood, something in my childhood that has hindered me for decades. I basically went and released that yesterday. Not to say it's not, as I said, accepted it and started the process of releasing.
I want to tell you one of the hardest things I had to accept when it come down to healing that inner child, bro, was me being molested when I was a young child. You feel me? Like the hardest thing for me in this awakening, in acceptance or whatever, is this mirror match, bro. Like me literally looking myself in the mirror, knowing that I'm feeling all this, that I'm seeing all this, that we are the ones that's really waking up to the spirit of the truth. And when we wake up to the spirit of truth, we deny it. You know, I'm guilty of it a lot of times, bro. And it's just that mirror match, bro. Like I can look at myself, bro, and I break down every time I try to tell myself I love myself. You feel me? I did it once. I'm not gonna lie, like 3 weeks ago. But it's sometimes it's harder, you see, to receive the real essence that you are, you know, and feeling everything, dude. I feel everything. So when I do that, it kind of makes me shell up. So I'm learning how to kind of reverse it, if you will, except for shelling up, express it from the heart, you know.
Yeah.
And my daughter told me one thing a couple of weeks ago, bro. She was like, Dad, you done got to this point where it's like nothing bothers you, you know. And I told her, I said, it took a lot to get there, bro. You know, she was like, do you like hide your feelings? No, I express my feelings.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I do it from the heart. You know, the heart center. The heart has an intelligence of its own.
It does. It does.
Yeah, man, I'm so glad you see that, bro. Because so many people I tell it to, they don't realize.
A lot of revelations coming through what you just said. The heart has a thing, and then also the inner knowing. I've learned you have to actually back your inner knowing, because when you're out of balance and you know something, you know how people these days, they want to see physical evidence.
Mm-hmm.
When you've got that connection to universal power or the source, or whatever you want to put it, doesn't matter, and you have that inner knowing or that inner bullshit meter, as I call it. Some people have got a really good bullshit meter. Apparently I've got a very good bullshit meter, but also allowing your psyche to, you know, we always say we attract, everyone goes, oh, we attract negative energy and all that stuff. Everyone focuses on those things.
Mm-hmm.
I've started looking at that. You can actually pick up other people that you're in your tribe or your soulmate and all that, and you really believe in those universal laws that you can come together. You do feel each other and all those. And this has been a bit of a revelation for me there, Solomon. So, but go quickly with the universal power. You know, I think simply what I'm writing now, and it was Sarah that did it when she comes on. We'll credit her. You write all this stuff out, affirmations. I am worthy. I am this. I am that. Right. At the end of the day, one thing: I am perfect just as I am is enough.
Mm-hmm. That's enough, bro. Yeah, because you are who you are. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's the same way I feel about affirmations. You feel me? It's one thing about saying affirmations. I don't knock nobody for doing this. I mean, if you woke up to affirmations, then fine. You woke up to
everyone's different, mate. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but how are you that person, right? The I am. You feel me? I am XYZ. I let them figure out or fill in the blank of their affirmations. But how do you know that you are that if esoterically you're not becoming the change to see what you saying that you are. We consume. So you have to become that shit.
It's like be the change. Yeah, you have to think, feel, and act
exactly.
like that version. I mean, that's the quickest way to get. You can do affirmations all day, but if you aren't being that version, if you aren't making choices like that version, thinking, feeling, acting like it, it's and of course your subconscious gonna reject it. You're like, no, I'm not. So I always say the quickest way is to just start to take action. Like even before, like I started doing YouTube, right? I didn't know what the hell I was doing, right? But I knew what I had to do, and I could say all day I'm a YouTuber, I'm a light worker, whatever, but I wasn't doing things to validate that. Now I believe it. If I say that, I believe it because I've taken action on it. Yeah.
And it's quantum. It's if you can see it, right? If you can see it, you know, only you can see it. The it is what I'm talking about. But if you can see it, you can become it. You see what I'm saying? We have to become that shit. When we become that, when we become it, we only meeting up with a higher version of ourselves. You see, it's the multidimensionality of it. It's just that we get too caught up in the physicality of it when shit start falling apart. You feel me? It's falling apart for a reason, because you're leaving it behind. You see, I try to explain this topic right here, right? And this is for anybody that believes that the creator is that cruel to crystallize a being into a pillar of salt, let alone a woman. You feel me? You know the story where the lady looked back and she turned herself into a pillar of salt. A lot of people not understanding the esoteric meaning to it. You see, if you look back, you slowing yourself down. You stopping that divine flow, because it's not the fact that you turning into a pillar of salt. Yes, you are being salted because you looking back at something that you're trying to leave behind. You looking back at that old you, that old self. When you let go of that old self, that old ego, the old id, everything in your life gonna crumble. And I try to tell my children to learn from me. I'm living exactly what I say I'm living, dude. And it is what it is. I don't label it anymore as good or bad. It is what it is. I see my life changing. I see the road that I'm going down. I'm on a freaking podcast right now. A couple years ago, I wouldn't. I'd just be sitting here twiddling my thumbs, wondering when or if, fighting with the thoughts of what if. So we really coming out of our shell, guys. We really are. It's just at our pace now.
Yeah.
We're not doing what society wants us to do anymore.
Yep.
We broke that shell.
Yep.
You see? It's the ones that still trying to fit into society's system is what I'm worried about, because they don't want, I mean, fuck, they just energy sources, but they energy sources for us. I don't want to make it sound, but it is what it is, dude. If you want to talk about collective energy and pulling in energy and you feel the energy of the collective, it's because it's something else that you're not doing. You're not embracing that higher essence of yourself. This world was put here for us. Everything is energy. We understand that, okay? It's not being an energy vampire. You feel me? We all need to, there are energy vampires out there now, don't get me wrong. But if you think about it, right? Everything is energy and energy feeds. We're all that.
Yeah.
Everybody. You feel me? Everybody is an energy vampire in their own type of way.
Yeah.
It's just that a lot of people not bringing in love energy. They looking at it as something negative, bro. We all receive energy from a negative standpoint anyway, because we at the lowest density. It's negative energy, bro. So when you ground yourself, as you ground yourself, the earth, whatever you want to call the earth, it brings up negative energy that destroys the negative ions that's inside your body that would destroy you. You see what I'm saying? But us as the whole of this new way, should I say, we need to all just come together, bro, and see that we can't save everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be saved, bro.
Yeah.
And all this truth that we getting inside of us, dude, we unlocked that door, bro. We really did. It's the spirit of truth, yo. We've been programmed, Jay, to believe all this shit from a child, bro. You see that? But when we are starting to embrace this divine essence, this energy, it's for everybody. You feel me? But when we start to embrace it, we fight with ourselves. That's why they came out with Jacob's ladder, bro. You feel me, Jay? We like
Yeah, man.
Jacob. We like Jacob, bro. We are divine, bro. So don't think you're not, bro.
Yeah, it's a case of opening up, and as I said, this has been a massive spiritual. This is my second mini spiritual awakening in a lot of ways, and I just feel like I'm ascending. My Reiki master thinks I've walked through the door to shamanism, but then she's laughing. She goes, "Oh, you've been doing that for years. Now you've just woken up to it." There you go.
It's the truth, bro.
It's a case of, I think the biggest thing for me is, number one, believing in myself and I'll call it superpowers just for the sake of it, you know. The superpowers that we all have within ourselves, and actually releasing and being a part of the divine. And you know, I think you trust and trusting my gut instincts and the thoughts and the patterns that come through. You know, that's the big thing for me at the moment. And yeah, that'd be the first thing. We'll talk about the other. We'll talk slowly about one more thing, and I'll get your opinion on it later. But let's. What do you think of that? And then yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No, not at all, mate. No, that's fine. No, it's fine. Sorry, just a bit of delay somewhere. So that's okay.
Oh, okay. I get where you're coming from, though. It hit it. It triggered when you said gut. So when you said gut, it kind of triggered something. But it's what it is, bro. You ever heard of the Trinity? You know what the Trinity is? Okay, that's what you're going through. Okay, the Trinity is right here, the solar. You feel me? No man get to the Father but through the Son, bro. I'm finna explain it to you easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you feel it here, I'm gonna explain it like I explained to my daughter. You have to keep it centered. You feel me? Don't go left or don't go right. Just stay in the middle, bro. You feel me? And when you stay in the middle, you bring it up right here to the heart center. When you feel it in the heart center, you create imbalance. You feel me? So when you feel it in your heart and in your gut at the same time, you marry the two. But here goes the three. You bring it all the way up here. You see, the crown is gonna show through sight. You get it? But you have to stay centered. The more you center it, you are developing Michaelian energy. You see, we're gonna talk about Jesus and everything, but nobody really talk about Michael. You see, that's what we working with, bro. We work with Michael, the Michaelian energy. You get where I'm coming from? Because what's Jesus? The J in the the J in the original Hebrew alphabet never existed. I mean, I'm just being real with you. So when you do that, right? You go from here. I know you feel it in your gut because you said it. You probably feel it now, but you stay centered, and then you bring it up to the heart. Then your heart is gonna open up with intelligence, and then you bring it here. You see, my daughter had it twisted too. She thought you go from the top. No, you work your way up, and that's what you're doing. That's why it's from the material side, because the Spirit's showing it to me. It's like this external world, bro. This external world is so, you know what, to the point where what we feel internally is not lining up. You get what I'm saying?
No, because that makes sense. Yes.
Yeah. It's because you understanding the heart, you see, the gut, the heart, and the brain, because you connected to a divine source. You connected now, bro. Like, for real. Like, I mean, we just have to, man. We just have to just understand that we are just physical bodies. I mean, this is just a physical body. Bringing it into the physical body hurts sometimes, bro. It really do. But the more light you bring into yourself, vegetables, juices, the right things to treat your body with. You feel me?
Well, I'm doing that. Yeah, obviously I do that.
Good. Because that's when it's gonna start merging. It's gonna start, because I understand what you're going through, because I go through the same thing. We all do. But right now we being in tune. You have to center yourself. When you center yourself, you're not too far left logical. You're not too far right spiritually. You get the right side of the brain. You see, we been so far left to the point everything got to have logic and reason. But right now we dealing with sources that's beyond logic and reason. You get it? Because when you tap into that frequency, when you tap into that spirit, it shows you things that contradicts what you've been taught.
Yeah, exactly. And we know my experience.
People are going through their lessons. People are going through their lessons right now. I mean, I know I've since and I can see that now. And actually stepping away from everything that I have for the last couple of weeks for here or there, you know what I mean? So, but actually taking I'll call it self-reflection time just for the heck of it because the video's on. Because there's certain things I don't want to stay on camera. But reflecting on what you've done for so long, which has all been part of it, but then you look at what you're doing with this stuff, and I look at, as I said, I'm looking at my new green vision board, which I've done. I don't know if you believe in vision boards, but I reckon they work.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, I've got that there. And not even writing down. And the thing is, everyone tries to manifest money and all that stuff. If you're perfect as you are and you've got a good mind, everything will come to you. You know, you can manifest money, you can go, I'm going to manifest money, I'm going to do all this stuff. But at the end of the day, if you're not clear within yourself, you can't manifest shit.
Hell yeah. And then at the end of the day, if you don't have a vision board, dude, you know how many distractions it is every day?
Yeah, everything's trying to throw you off. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So you're going to have to come back to the original vision. You see, all this is written, bro. Man, I love the fact he said, I don't know if you believe in vision boards, but I totally do, bro, because I break down scripture. It's written, bro. God tell you to put it on vision. I bullshit you not. Later on, I'll share with us the scripture where God showed you. And in 2023, you can clearly see it's a vision board that God talking about. So you can't do it without that. It's certain steps people take, bro, but they trying to skip it. But the ones that take the proper steps is going through the most, yo. Like, we go through the most shit, but you got people that skip processes and they get it. But this is what spirit shows me with those people that skip processes, bro. They're gonna have a catastrophe coming to them. Because when they get it, they don't know the attachments that they bring to it. You see, but us on the other hand, we doing it right. We building our vision board. We created the visual faculties, bro. If you don't have a vision board, you're not even doing third eye training. Like, it is what it is, bro. So a good third eye training for me is to look at a vision board, bro. Not only look at the vision board, but make the scenery dark, right? And you have a candle lit, bro. For some reason, lit candles works wonders for the imaging faculty, bro. It really does. So when you have that vision board, right, and you have it in a dark sense, bro, like, then darkness, don't look at it as nothing bad. You got to understand the secret place if you understand. But when you have it there and then you have the candle lit to the point where you can see the vision board. If anybody else walk in, they're not gonna see the vision. You feel me? Because it's not for them. But that's wonderful third eye training. A lot of people think they third eye open, bro, but they have no inner vision. How can you say your third eye open when you have no imagination? I don't get that, bro. You feel me? Because the third eye is the first eye, bro. That's the spiritual eye, bro. That's what you're supposed to use.
That's actually supposed to be your first eye, and the other eyes
exactly.
are supposed, but the Matrix has
that's
it
how
all
you see
inverted.
Thought forms. Yeah, see, because they're too stuck on TV.
Yeah.
They're too stuck on all these other frequencies. Yeah. So when you see that, that's how you see thought forms. Other than that, you being hit with, not you, but the world, whoever is being hit with thought forms they can't even see. They brought it in, but they can't see it. You feel me? They third eye kind of twitchy a little bit. A good third eye, bro. You're not gonna see all type of catastrophic shit. You're gonna see visions. Don't get me wrong, but those visions that you see is gonna tell you what vibrational frequency that you're on. Because once you see it, it's there. You feel me? So, but once you pick up the vibration, you because you already see it, you already there, you already using your third eye faculties. You feel me? So when you see it there, bro, transmute it. You have to bring in the law of transmutation in this and correspondence, bro. You transmute the vision and tweak it in the way you want to see it because it's already given to you. It's just you have to understand your vibration, your energetic level. Once you pick that shit up, the whole reality of it is going to change, bro. Because now you speaking with the divine. You one with the divine. You connecting. No matter what you see when you look in the mirror, trust me, bro. I break down every time I try to look at
Mate,
myself.
but I'm with you. I'm not. I absolutely agree with you. It only happened like the last week. I really believe that connecting with the messages above, you get these visions, downloads, and all those kind of things from above, from divine. Mm-hmm. Okay, and obviously we live in a world where we want backup and science and all this other shit, which is fine, which backs you up, which backs up stuff, right?
Yeah, that's fucking ninjas, bro. They want to see every fucking thing. Yeah, that's how they is.
But take you take away, the connection from our original connection to the earth, which is basically the pagans, and the First Nations, or however you want to put it. They're connected to the earth in a lot of way. We've lost that. We shouldn't have lost that, even though we are what we are now. Mm-hmm. Right? It's been sort of held in. I don't know. It's basically been pushed forward. You can have all this stuff, but you've got to disconnect from the earth. You can have both. I don't give a shit.
Yes,
but yeah, and a lot of revelations with thinking and all these visions, and as I said, picking up other people. It's just like you're a generator for. If you connect with someone, you're a generator from. I still believe you connect with people in some way. You can bloody read them. I know that. Mm-hmm. I'll leave it at that. I won't go into too much, but you can bloody read them. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's just. You want me to tell you when you say you can read them? You really can, bro. You want me to tell you what get me when I read people? The fucking doubting. Like, I can't believe it's like that. Hell no, it ain't like that. But the truth is showing you exactly what it is, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. You starting to see the minds of others, if you get what I'm saying. That's how you read into it. That's how you read into it, bro. But have you ever came across one of these people when you clearly read them like a book, bro, and you like, fuck it, I'm gonna use this. But when you tell them, they deny it, or they try to make you seem like you tripping. You're not tripping, bro. You're not tripping.
Yeah, well, you just read my mind. There we go. I'll just leave it. That's pretty much what's been happening the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, but we have to embrace it. We have to emotional intelligence. Thank you, Spirit. Emotional intelligence. That's what we've got right now. That's what we
read it like a friggin' book.
Yeah. So when you develop emotional intelligence, the emotions that you feeling at the time, the one emotion, bro, is gonna show you more because you are being intelligently in tune with it. You're not reacting off the field.
So when you know something's off, Solomon, they always say, something's off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something is off. And, you always doubt yourself. I mean, we're brought up to doubt ourselves because if we don't see it, it doesn't exist. But they always say, trust your gut, trust your gut. Yeah, but you have a look really, except for the people in our community, which are really trying to work on that inner trust which we've got. A lot of people don't trust their gut, do they?
A lot of people don't. When they don't trust their gut, they're not properly manifesting. Because your gut gonna tell you that it manifested already. You see, that's the first signal, the first sign, the gut feeling. You see, that's one of the first things we ignore, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, bro. One day, right, I'm riding down Bel Air, and I see my homeboy getting jammed up by the laws with the hood. You feel me? My gut instinct tells me to keep going, But the ego, that's my homeboy. We got history together.
Yeah.
And this is this and that. You feel me? Pull up to the scene, he getting jammed up there. My gut telling me, bro, move around. But the ego, man, that's my buddy. You feel me? Come to find out, this dude was involved in a string of robberies. They were stealing identifications. These people took my ID, matched my ID. Not only that, but they took me to jail with him. So I'm sitting in jail, bro, until I got to figure this shit out, bro. The minute I figured it out, they let me out of jail. Now, can you explain it? The day before Christmas. And everybody was like, how the fuck did he get out the day before Christmas, but we can't? I figured some shit out, bro, and the divine was like, okay, go on and go. You feel me? That's what, I mean, the people that, I mean, fuck, bro, the way we are, because we done got in tune with this gut, we done got in tune with this heart, and we done got in tuned up here. So if you still trying to, if we as a whole, should I say, still trying to go off of this physical sight, it's gonna always be proven disastrous, bro. You feel me? Because we want to see something. Yo, I saw it all right. I saw a week in jail, bro, when I should have listened to my gut. You feel me? So when you wake up to that gut intelligence, a lot of people deny that shit. They deny that shit. But when your gut resonates, when that resonance comes, it's letting you know something is being manifested, bro. Something is coming into your realm of existence. So when that happens, you go to the heart. You feel me? When you go to the heart and you stay in that heart center, the minute you feel that resonance in the heart, you stay there. Don't worry about the thought. Don't worry about nothing else, bro. Then your heart.
I've been have a heavy heart for a while, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Bro. Lighten it up, lighten it up, lighten it up. Because
I'm doing it. Yeah, something. Absolutely. It's getting better. Don't get me wrong. It's a case of, I think it's a case of even, not even ego. It's a case of you definitely, you just got to back yourself in. That's simple as that. That's what, just back yourself in. You know, there's going to be a lot of, especially in this world, we have people, as I said to you, you need evidence, you need this, you need this, you need, but when you're connected to divine
that's all the evidence
and connected to the source, I've learned you've got to feel what you want to feel. And it's basically that inner knowing for yourself, and also then you put yourself first. We're always told to put other people first, but if we're not happy, we can't give that love to other people. And I don't think we're taught that properly now. Look at it, we're not really taught that. Well, we're taught, people who are bloody people pleasers and all those kind of things, we'll put it that way, aren't really told, go and look after yourself. Go and, you know, if you need to eat some shit food, go and do it, you know? Just to, just do it for you. And then you can love yourself as you go. You get excited when you love someone else and want to give them the world. But you've got to do that for you. And you know, you can say to them, you can watch all the bloody videos, you can do anything you want, but it's nice to be in a safe environment where people actually tell you, go and love yourself. That's number one. But, you know, because a lot of people can't love themselves, or they don't know how to.
Or they only feed from the outside. Guilty. Yeah, or they only feed,
that's
like,
right.
they can
feel
only...
guilty.
Yeah.
They don't understand it, right? They don't have the strength to. There's a lot of variables in this way. So they give you something to believe in that way, where you have that community like we've got. Like, it might be hard lessons from when you hear it, but at the end of the day, you know from the heart that you know, you've got to go and do what you got to do for you.
Yeah, coming from that heart intelligence. The heart has an intelligence of its own.
Yeah.
It really does, bro. It really does. And this is why I've been trying to teach people now. When you stay in your heart center, bro, and you come from the heart, it's nothing, bro. It's nothing nobody could tell you, because you're on that frequency, bro. That's how you can read people. That's how you know when somebody is not coming from the heart, bro. Because it's like the old saying, home is where the heart is. That shit is true. You feel me? Like
100%.
Yeah, so what I call the heart, anytime you hear me say the mother, that's what I call the heart, the mother. It's the divine feminine mother, because the mother is nurturing. She caters to your feelings. You feel me? So how I use, and this is just the way I use emotional intelligence, I always bring it back to the heart center. I bring it back to the heart center so much to when I get into meditation, I'm not only feeling the heartbeat, but I'm kind of hearing it. You feel me? So that's when that resonance kind of kick in there. So when I feel the resonance of the heart, that's when I bring it to the Father. That's what I call the higher aspect of things, the Father. You feel me? So when as I feel it in my heart, that's when I come with the thought, the word, planting the seed. You see what I'm saying? Then I let that create the thought forms and everything else because it's coming from the heart, the love center, that's gonna show me truth. No matter how much it hurt me physically. You feel me? But the proof that they need is already shown from the heart. It's what proof do I need that I don't already see? That didn't raise that flag, that didn't show me that, because it's the actions of, and that's what a lot of people fail to realize too. So when you think about this concept, all you have to think about right here is time, right? Nothing else, just time. So if it's me and you somewhere, right, and we always doing shit, and you thinking about time, which means if I'm in that situation and you thinking about time, you thinking about the time that we spend, because all we think about is time right now. You feel me? So in that amount of time, something changed in that time. You feel me? Your time isn't being spent the way your time used to be spent. I'm not putting no labels on nothing. You feel me? So when I'm not putting labels on nothing, I leave that for the next mind to do. That's how the next mind is going to reveal whatever it has to reveal. Because you're not putting the possibilities. The only thing you're using is time. That's how, fuck, we are time wizards, bro. But that's how you are using time, bro. Because all I'm thinking about is time. I'm placing you in my space of time, which time itself is showing me that the time being spent is not being spent the way it used to be spent. So what are you doing with your time? And watch how the mind of the others boggle then, bro. Because you're not labeling nothing, you're not questioning nothing, you're not accusing nobody of nothing. We just talking about time right now. You feel me? And what time showed me. Period. Time is divine as well, brother.